Hey treasure hunters, mystery lovers, and fellow Oak Island fanatics. Buckle up, because in this video, we're diving deep into the Curse of Oak Island Season 12, Episode 16, Open Sesame. This is not just another episode, it's a turning point. The stakes are sky high, the fellowship of the dig is more determined than ever, and the discoveries. Let's just say they might finally be on the verge of unlocking a centuries-old secret. Now, before we get into all the thrilling details, take a second to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. You do not want to miss what's coming next in this wild treasure hunt. Alright, let's dig in. First off, let's talk about that title, Open Sesame. If you're familiar with the legend of Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, you know that phrase was the magical command to open a hidden treasure cave. Coincidence? I don't think so. The Oak Island team is quite literally trying to open a hidden underground chamber, one they've now dubbed Aladdin's Cave. For weeks, they've been zeroing in on this underground formation, convinced it could be a natural void, a collapsed tunnel, or maybe, just maybe, a long-lost treasure vault. And in this episode, we see them getting closer than ever. The excitement is real, and honestly, this could be the breakthrough moment we've all been waiting for. The team starts digging into Aladdin's Cave, and within moments, bam. They hit something big. A signal is detected, and soon, they're pulling up wooden beams, nails, and stone structures that don't belong underground. Now, let's pause for a second. We've seen wood before, right? We've seen nails, we've seen beams, but what makes this different? Well, experts date some of these materials to the mid to late 1700s, a time period before the famous money pit was even discovered. That means this isn't searcher debris, this could be evidence of whoever buried the treasure in the first place. And if that doesn't get your heart racing, I don't know what will. As the team examines the materials, one thing becomes clear: whoever built this structure had wealth, power, and a purpose. Some of the artifacts suggest connections to European nobility, possibly English or French. Could these be the remains of an operation led by the Knights Templar? Or are we looking at remnants of the infamous British or Spanish expeditions that may have hidden untold riches here centuries ago? It's also worth noting that the nail they find is similar to those used in treasure chests from the 1600s. Could this mean we're getting closer to the elusive William Phips treasure? You know, the one rumored to contain millions in gold and silver from a sunken Spanish galleon. One thing is for sure, this isn't random junk. This is history speaking to us, piece by piece. As the team digs deeper, there's another shocking moment: they might have pierced a tunnel or chamber. And if that's true, this is the closest they've ever been to a possible treasure vault. Think about it, for 228 years, treasure hunters have searched Oak Island, convinced that something of incredible value is hidden beneath its surface. And now, after decades of dead ends, false leads, and mysterious clues, the Leginas and their team may have just found the actual hiding place. But let's be honest, Oak Island doesn't give up its secrets easily. Could this be another cleverly engineered trap? Is the treasure deeper than they think? Or have they finally broken through to the prize? One of the things that sets this episode apart is how science plays a huge role. They're not just relying on instinct or old maps, they're using state-of-the-art technology to pinpoint anomalies underground. Ground-penetrating radar, sonar scans, and metal detection are all pointing to the same thing. Something unnatural is buried beneath Oak Island. And with every new discovery, the evidence stacks up. This isn't just a legend anymore, there's something real down there. Back in the war room, the energy is electric. You can see it in Rick's eyes, in Marty's excitement, in Gary Drayton's sheer enthusiasm. They know they're on the brink of something major. Emma, their resident scientist, analyzes the metal artifacts and confirms that they date back to the mid-1700s. But here's where it gets interesting: Gary and the team challenge that, suggesting that some of these nails and fasteners could be even older. If they're right, this could push the timeline of treasure activity on Oak Island back by decades, or even centuries. And if that's the case, the implications are staggering. Here's where we stand. Aladdin's Cave is real, it's not just a theory. The artifacts found there suggest pre-searcher activity. A possible tunnel or chamber has been pierced. The next step: the team is planning to sink a caisson into the cave, a massive steel tube that will allow them to dig deeper than ever before. And if the treasure is there, this is the move that could finally reveal it. But there's always a twist with Oak Island. Could this lead to another flood trap? Another cave-in? Or is the treasure right under their noses? This episode is one of the most exciting of the season. It's not just about digging, it's about connecting the dots, uncovering hidden truths, and getting closer than ever to solving the mystery. And let's not forget, the team is now on the clock. They can't dig forever. Funding, permits, and time are all running out. If they don't break through soon, this could be their last shot. For years, Oak Island has toyed with treasure hunters, offering just enough clues to keep the legend alive but never revealing its full secret. However, Open Sesame feels different. The discoveries in Aladdin's cave suggest a structure that wasn't placed there naturally, a deliberate, human-made effort to conceal something of value. The big question now is, who built it, and why? We've seen evidence of underground tunnels before, but this time, the artifacts, wooden beams, nails, and what could be part of an old treasure chest, suggest something far more significant. If the team really has pierced a tunnel leading to a hidden chamber, they could be standing at the threshold of the biggest discovery in Oak Island's history. With every discovery, the theories about Oak Island's treasure become more intriguing. Some experts believe the money pit was a depository for stolen Spanish gold, hidden away centuries ago. Others suggest the Knights Templar built an elaborate system of traps and tunnels to protect sacred relics or biblical treasures. And then there's the possibility of an ancient shipwreck connected to the artifacts found on Lot 5. Could the treasure have been buried here by sailors who never made it back? Or was it hidden on purpose, with knowledge that was lost over generations? The pieces are starting to fit together, but the Fellowship still needs definitive proof. And that's what makes this moment so critical. They have one shot to break into Aladdin's cave. If they get it wrong, the treasure could be lost forever. As thrilling as this discovery is, there's a real danger involved. Oak Island has a history of collapses, floods, and booby traps, engineered defenses that have thwarted treasure hunters for over 2 centuries. Now, with the team preparing to sink a massive caisson into the suspected treasure chamber, they run the risk of triggering an underground collapse. If that happens, they could seal off the vault permanently or even endanger their excavation site. This is a make-or-break moment. Either they find a way to safely open Aladdin's cave, or they risk burying the mystery even deeper than before. Let's entertain the possibility for a second. What if this is it? What if, after years of digging, scanning, and theorizing, the team finally unearths actual treasure? The implications would be monumental. Not just for the Leginas and their crew, but for history itself. If the treasure is linked to the Spanish, British, or Knights Templar, it could rewrite centuries of historical records. Artifacts of immense cultural and monetary value could emerge: gold coins, lost manuscripts, religious relics, or even a long-forgotten hoard of riches. The world has been waiting for an answer, and if Oak Island truly holds one of the greatest treasures ever hidden, this could be the biggest archaeological discovery of the 21st century. For Rick and Marty Legina, this isn't just a hunt, it's a lifelong dream. They've invested their hearts, their resources, and their passion into solving this mystery. And now, standing on the brink of the most significant find yet, you can feel the weight of history pressing down on them. Every piece of evidence, every discovery, every setback has led to this moment. As the team gears up for the next big dig, the question lingers: will Oak Island finally surrender its secret? Or will it once again prove to be the world's most elusive treasure mystery? One thing is certain: their determination is stronger than ever, and they're not leaving without a fight. With the caisson set to go down into Aladdin's cave, the next episode could be one of the most explosive yet. If they break through, we might finally get a glimpse of what's been hidden for centuries. If they hit another roadblock, the mystery will only deepen. Either way, the treasure hunt is reaching a fever pitch. Fans around the world are on the edge of their seats, wondering, is this the moment history will be made? Now it's your turn. What do you think is hidden beneath Oak Island? Could Aladdin's cave hold the treasure, or will it be yet another twist in this centuries-old enigma? Drop your theories in the comments below. And remember, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because if the treasure is finally found, you'll want to be the first to know. Until next time, keep searching, keep questioning, and never stop digging.